Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to GoldenEye 007. It's not quite part 7 yet, because that would be fun. We're going to have to wait a few days for that. This is part 5, and in part 5 we are going to take care of mission 3, even though we technically already took care of it somewhat in the last episode. The silo was already beaten on Agent. However, we need to do it again on the highest difficulty, so we can also include the story in this. We need to plant bombs in the fuel rooms. We need to photograph the satellite. That is a known mission. Obtain telemetric data. Retrieve the satellite security. And this is another mission where we need to make sure scientists don't get killed too often. But one is allowed at least. That's what we need to do. A lot more than just an agent, as you can see. And this is what we're doing here. MI6 has become concerned that unscheduled test firings from a missile silo in Kirghizstan are being used to cover the launch of GoldenEye weapons satellites. Deep intelligence reports suggest that this operation may well be outside the control of the former Soviet powers in the region. Therefore saying they are not behind this. Somebody else is pulling the strings. Infiltrate the silo and ascertain what is being placed into orbit. If it is the satellites, recover their control circuitry and sabotage the launches. You are authorized to destroy the base, if necessary. Ooh, awesome. This is a matter of international security, 007. Consider the military personnel expendable. The layout of the missile silo means that a few carefully placed explosive charges will destroy the entire complex. Concentrate on the fuel rooms. 007, remember to treat the timed explosives with respect. You know what happened to 004 in Beirut. Oh, and get me a picture of the satellite. There's a good chap. Oh, so you're the reason why we need to take a picture of that satellite. Well, we know where it is. We saw that in Agent already, so... You leave at 1800 hours for Bishkek. James, just imagine those romantic nights in the steppes, lying beneath the stars, the campfires twinkling on the hills. Sounds like heaven. When you're in the arms of some dusky maiden, spare a thought for poor old me, cooped up behind the desk in rainy London. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm pretty sure I'm also not going to end up in the arms of a dusky maiden, because I have way too much things to take care of. We are going to infiltrate a launch silo in Kirghizstan. And here, apparently something is being done, and that has something to do with the GoldenEye information we retrieved in Severnaya. Silo infiltrated, explosive charges automatically primed. Even though we are not speedrunning anymore, because we're not unlocking a cheat, this is still somewhat of a speedrun, you might say, because as you can see, on the highest difficulties, this mission is timed. We have 8.5 minutes in order to complete this mission. And since we're not able to move fast anymore, because if we do, we end up killing ourselves on this difficulty quite quickly. We still need to treat this mission carefully. And yet we're also not allowed to do this too slowly either, making this a pretty complicated mission. And remember to take the circuit boards here, that is part of the missions. The missile circuitry that we need to retrieve. And also part of the missions, we need to blow up these fuel rooms. For that, Q has equipped us with plastic explosives. Place them anywhere you want in these fuel rooms, and it should be fine. Remember to take the keycard along so you can open this door. Otherwise you need to make a lot of rackets to lure the soldiers in. Oh, there's another one. Die, please. There's nothing to the left, so we can ignore that. It's just a dead end. Not even a body armor there. Something that also appears on lower difficulties, body armors. I'm pretty sure I picked up one while going through Agent in the previous episode. Those actually give you extra health. Nope. Oh, there's more. Always love it when soldiers actually kill themselves with explosives. Or in this case, me killing them with explosives, but them being stupid enough to actually run towards the explosion. That's also a form of killing yourself, of course. Ooh, grenade. Awesome. Let's see if we can pick that up. Not sure if we can use that in a stage like this. Okay, that went relatively well. I was pretty sure I was going to get hit a lot more there. Let's go see if we can find Mr. Keycard. Here's another circuit board at least. And here's the keycard. Thank you. That leaves only one more thing to do. Place an explosive. And a grenade does not suffice. It has to be a plastic explosive anywhere you want. As long as it is in the room. Let's head towards fuel room number 3. And this corridor is relatively empty. Oh, there you guys are. I wondered where everybody was. You? No. I don't want any enemies on dead-end corridors. Ooh, awesome, they're opening the door. Gives me a perfect opportunity to throw in a grenade. Okay, in my mind that went a lot better. But at least I killed a few people here, looks like. Oh, not too many at the same time, please. I don't have any cover here. Come on. Losing way too much health here. Is that it? No, one more. That was it. Okay, I was doing fine so far, but not so much anymore. Oh, here's actually the dude that has the data that we need. That one is just a matter of a single thing we need to pick up. Let's get the keycard from the door. The circuit board we find here should also be the final one. Completing the satellite circuitry. There we go. Objective D completed. 2 more of these we need to place. So, sir, could you hold this? Oh, it landed on the stairs. Unfortunately, you cannot actually connect these plastic explosives or any of the mines in this game towards persons. You will always just bounce off them, as you can see. But still fun trying to place it on that scientist. Hey, we're only not allowed to kill them, we are allowed to put explosives on them. Let's go see if we can find the body armor in this corridor. It should be the first appearance of a body armor in 00 Agent. On the lower difficulties you can actually find a lot more of these, obviously. Even in earlier stages. But until this point they've all been taken out on 00 Agent. This is the first one we actually find. Since the previous corridor kinda killed me, I kinda need one. And I'm going to do this one crouched if you don't mind. This corridor does have cover, so allow me to use it. These guys die for cover, but I can do the same. These kind of crates are not objects that enemies can actually shoot through. Because some objects in this game they can. Luckily not these. And that was it looks like. Final fuel room. Also where the satellite is. Oh! Didn't see you, sir! Let's go take care of the picture first. Camera, yeah. Say cheese. Plastic explosives. Let's place it on the satellite because it didn't say cheese. And now it's a matter of General Urumov. Whenever we played through the stage on Agent, we actually saw he appears here. And we learned in the last mission that he's now the new head of the space program here in Russia. So the fact that he is here is kind of saying something. Let's go see if we can actually take him out. Officially you can't, but if you're able to hit him enough times you can actually steal the briefcase he's holding. It's a nice little cameo I'd like to try to activate here. Don't kill me please. Yeah, he dropped it. You can see it over there. Here, as you can see, even though it's not required for a mission or anything, but for some reason if you hit Urumov enough times he actually drops a briefcase. You can even find it in your inventory. It does absolutely nothing. You cannot work with it, it's not required for a mission, it's just a fun little cameo you might say. Worth showing off. There's actually something else he can potentially drop. But that you can actually only trigger the moment you kill him, and that's not possible without cheats. So that is something I'll be talking about in the bonus content. There's actually something else he's carrying for some mysterious reason. Final couple of rooms. Remember, don't let your guards down because there's still enemy soldiers here. What was I just saying? Uh-oh. Exploding computer terminals, help. Okay, luckily they're far enough away from me, so we are allowed to live. Oh, speaking about allowed to live, I don't think that applies to you, sir. Okay, that was it. Objective E, minimizing the casualties, will be completed the moment we enter the elevator. Because as far as I remember, we did not kill any scientists. Let's move out of here. Bad things are being done here, so we need to blow this place up. Don't be around when the plastic explosive explodes. Don't worry, I'll show that off in bonus content as well. It is worth the laugh after all, exploding yourself with the plastic explosives. But for now, we're playing this game seriously. I had the feeling I went through this stage pretty quickly and as you can see, still barely made it, so tough mission. Hopefully the next one is going to be a little bit easier. We're moving on to mission 4. Now we are going to Monte Carlo, where Frigate is actually going to be the only mission. Just like with mission 3, only one stage in this mission. Here we need to rescue some hostages, disarm a bridge bomb, disarm an engine room bomb, and plant a tracking bug on a helicopter. Let's learn why we need to do that. A demonstration of the pirate stealth helicopter by the French military has been unexpectedly postponed. Official channels insist that nothing is wrong, but unofficially MI6 has been asked to help salvage a very tricky hostage situation on board the frigate Lafayette. It seems that the Janus crime syndicate will stop at nothing in its attempts to hijack the helicopter. Okay, one of the first instances where the Janus group actually shows its face, and they are supposedly the bad guys of this game. M-briefing. This is the best chance we've had in years to get a lead on Janus. The French are prepared to play along with the entrapment scenario. We need you to place a tracker on the pirates so we can trace its movement after Janus steals it. This must go smoothly, 007. If the press gets a sniff on this, we'll all have egg on our faces. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. The French have kindly given us technical details of the pirates, so I've managed to convert this tracker bug into quite a clever little chap. It is undetectable and it locks out all weapon firing commands. Janus is also threatening to blow up the ship. They're almost likely to have placed explosives on the bridge and in the engine room. Take care, 007, and be certain to use the bomb diffuser correctly. Otherwise the bombs will blow up in your face, trust me. Xenia Onatop, one of Janus's main operatives, must be on board the Lafayette. They say she has thighs of steel, James. Just be sure to stay out of their grasp. Ooh, Xenia Onatop, eh? That is actually a character we got introduced to on the introduction screen, so she must be important. The main assassin of the Janus group. The Janus group who's actually present here on the Lafayette in Monte Carlo. And we actually need to make sure they steal the helicopter. We're deliberately going to let that happen. However, there's also hostage situations here. And bombs. And that's something we're not going to let happen. And of course, make sure we bug the helicopter before it gets stolen. We do want to know where they're going to take it, of course. But let's go to the bridge first. This is actually where we can also find our first hostage situation. The naval officers in green uniform are actually the hostages. We need to make sure we get them out safely. But anyway, here on Double O Agent we need to rescue pretty much every single one of them. On lower difficulties we're allowed to let a few of them get executed. Here on Double O Agent only one is allowed to get executed, the rest we need to save. So make sure we do this correctly. And you guys took the long way around, it seems. Oh, awesome, dual wielder. 2 phantoms. First time we meet this weapon in this game, immediately we can dual wield it. But before we move on, let's make sure the bomb on the bridge gets diffused. For that we need to equip the bomb diffuser. Press the weapon button and the bomb will be diffused. If you try this without the bomb diffuser, you will just blow it up. That is something that is not allowed. Assuming you survive the blast, of course. Which on lower difficulties is possible. Not so much in Double O Agent. Well, there are plenty of people already running around on the ship, it looks like. Already already made quite a noise, it seems. I've barely even started on the stage and I'm already at my last health. Not going to end well. There's no body armors in this stage, I'm pretty sure, on 00 agents, so... Anyway, in this room we can actually find the next hostage. Make sure you kill the enemy in time. And quickly move on to the next room because there's another one there. The moment they spot you, a quote-unquote timer will start going. And if you wait too long, the moment the hostage actually comes into your view, the soldier will shoot. So you do need to be quick about this. Also make sure not to hit them accidentally, of course. The moment they run away, they can still be killed by your fire, of course, if you're not careful. And the helicopter's down here, so let's take care of that quickly. Tracker bug we have with us. Place it on the pirate, and we are done. Let's move back in. There's still more hostages to take care of. We can actually also take this hatch door over here. Also leads to the engine room eventually. And the placement of these soldiers indicates the game thinks you're supposed to come from the other way. Which technically you do. You can also head to the engine room through the stairs. And in that case, you would come from this way, right over here. Through here. And I can see a dude through here, so allow me. We're not able to pass through here ourselves. We'll get there on the way back. Now here's the engine room. I'm surprised he did not hit me. Uh-oh. Thank you. Let's take care of this passage first. There's a couple of hostages in here. Howdy, sir. Allow me to free you. You are now free, sir. And another one. And with that, we are done with the hostages. There's only one more left in the stage, which we technically don't have to save. The moment these guys escape, which they normally do the moment they reach the outside of the ship, then you will get the message that they have escaped. And all of these guys should be enough for that. The final one we technically don't need. And I forgot about the bomb. Let's kill you first. Let's not miss you. I also need to go back to the other walkway because there's still a bomb over there. But no matter, we're on our way there now, so... And here's the final hostage. Bam. Oh, apparently it was too late. Yeah, it does prove my point, as you can see, the moment that... Oh! Don't you shoot at me the moment I'm trying to explain something! What the hell? I was trying to say, as you can see, the moment you wait too long rescuing a hostage, they will get killed. And if you wait even longer, then you get killed. Sorry, folks. That was my bad. Explanation or not, I shouldn't have let my guard down. So, let's go do this a little bit faster now. Now that we know what we're doing. Hi, guys. Okay, this is not the best position. If you come from this door, the guy you need to shoot in order to rescue the hostage is actually behind the hostage. And I'm out of ammo. Slap. Also fun. Let's make sure not to get hit as much this time around in this early part of the stage. Let's clean up the enemies first. Dual wielder, thank you. Should be all of them. Let's make sure not to get ambushed. Let's do this quickly. You first. Then you. And I was too late. And since the other guy in the bridge already died, yeah. Oh, wrong button. Press Z again. So, now that we have learned our lesson, that apparently the mission is failed the moment 2 hostages die, we're going to make sure maximum of 1 dies. We've also learned not to go through this door to the bridge, take the other one. Otherwise getting to that guy is going to be a little bit too tricky. At least this way we can actually shoot him. Oh, and as you can see, the moment you hit him, even if it is only once, it is already enough to get him to lose his attention for the hostage, and he will actually go towards you. But you still need to kill him before the hostage is officially released. But at least the hostage is already safe the moment you quote-unquote distract him. No, not going to get hit by Jewel Wielder. Because they usually hit you twice the moment they shoot at you. Time for bomb defusing. Something I'm pretty sure I actually forgot the previous attempt, so... Now that I think about it, I can't remember actually doing that the second time, so... After forgetting the engine room bomb the first time and forgetting the bridge bomb the second time... So I should be fine on my third attempt. Doors can be nice for cover, by the way. Oh, and this guy seems to agree on that. What the hell are you doing, sir? I wonder if we're going to put I walked into a door on his tombstone. Next attempt. 1, 2. Thank you. Because of being so close together here, this is definitely the most tricky part when it comes to the rescuing of hostages. But once again, it seems to be successful. We still have our margin. One hostage is still allowed to die, which is not going to be you guys. Good luck running away. Tracker bug, yeah. Bam. Engine room. Place where it all went wrong last time. Oh, remember to shoot this guy through the wall. I can never play this game without doing that. Now let's not forget about the bomb. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And you. Here's the bomb. For objective C. I'm getting some company, it looks like. Let's rescue the hostage, which we can also do from here. Oh, it's all things I should have done last time. One more hostage we need to rescue, and we're done here. There we go. The final one can die. Of course I'm going to let him die. I'm allowed to let one get executed, so allow me to make use of that margin. This is the stairway corridor towards the engine room, by the way. Recognize this room. Let's go round first. Getting rid of some loose stranglers here and there. And get back to this point. This point we know. So, let's get out of here. Do make sure to actually wait until Objective A is officially completed. Sometimes it takes a while before all of the hostages actually get off the ship officially. Only then the mission will be completed. So in the meantime we can go do another I'm the king of the world. I'm not allowed to play a single game on this channel where I stand at the tip of a ship and don't say those words. And Gex Enter the Gecko is not included because there the ship is literally the Titanic. Then I'm not allowed to do so. But here I can. And that was Frigate on 00 Agent. Interesting mission. Not per se too difficult. But still, it was the first mission where I played on 00 Agent seriously and I still needed more than one try. But I still don't consider this a pretty difficult mission. Both times I failed was just because of me being stupid. Anyway, we have wasted enough time today already. More than 24 minutes we're already at, so this is enough for today. Next time we're going to do the cheat for the Frigate and continue on with mission 5, which is once again going to be taking place in Severnaya. We are going back to that place. Now that we have learned more, there's more to do there. See you folks next time for that, when James Bond will return. Thanks for watching, and Treecks out.